So what I see now is that I see that I'm running at a loss.
Okay.
When I calculate it a year, you
Yes,
see
sir.
that I'm even paying additional money from my pocket. So
Wow.
what I try to do, what I'm doing now, what I want to do now is to just raise it to 300,000.
So,
And the light bills we pay as it comes.
okay. Good day, sir.
Yeah.
I'm coming from the Astra project. My name is Victory. What's your name, sir?
My name is Engineer Okwaidem.
Engineer Okwarian. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
It's a privilege to host you here, sir.
Okay.
We are doing a content survey, a little survey, and today we'll be hosting landlords and then asking them few questions, about their property and their houses, sir. Hope you don't mind, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay, sir. All right, sir. So, I believe you're a landlord.
Okay.
All right, sir. So the first question we would love to look at today is it only a house you rent, sir? Most times there are people who rent chairs and other little commercial things. Is it only a house? Are you a landlord only a house?
It's not only house.
Okay.
I rent shop,
Okay.
even land.
Wow. Wow. All right. So how long have you been a landlord, sir?
It's over 15 years.
Wow. 15 years.
So,
Wow. Wow. That is really long. That is really long. So what kind of in terms of housing, what kind of house do you rent? Is it a single apartment? Is it a family house? And what kind of house do you rent, sir?
self-contained,
Okay.
2 bedroom flat, shop, etc., etc.
All right. So moving on, sir. The location of your rented property. So like where do you stay with your tenant or you have a house outside, because most times
Tenant.
there are some tenants that they build their houses and then they give it out for rent. So the place they are staying is actually closed or they stay with their tenants. So are you the type of tenant, a landlord that stay with your tenant or you build and then you stay another side?
I have apartments for tenants close to me, and
Okay.
I have other places also.
Wow, wow. Being a landlord for 15 years, I'm in fact, it's actually wow. I'm so impressed, And I know you will have different places or different houses in different locations.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sir. So moving on, sir. The average, how do you charge? Like you say, you have a self phone, you have single room. What are the cost of how do you charge your rent?
Like now, I base basically on self-con.
Okay.
My self-con is 250,
250,000.
and it involves light and water.
Wow, wow. Because when we were doing a survey question like this for tenants, then most of them were complaining that the house is certain amount, 300,000, 350,000, and there's no water, there's no light, things like that. It's not really, you're not really comfortable, and all of that. Because the main, especially like for students, the main thing there is to, be comfortable in every house. Okay. So for the self-con, you say 250,000. So how about the shop, sir?
The shop is 350,000.
Okay, the shop is
Because of the location.
Okay, because of the location.
Yeah.
Why is it located, sir? The shop.
Mariam.
Okay. So, sir, can you actually tell us why in terms of the location of the shop is different or the amount why is it higher to the self-con?
Okay, it depends on the facilities and how big the shop is.
Okay.
The shop has a toilet,
Okay.
and has a bigger sit-up.
Oh, okay. Initially, I was thinking maybe it's just just a small.
No.
It has toilet, a big sit out.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Inside.
So, sir, moving on, sir. Do you actually believe that this your apartment or your shop, the cost of rent is actually favorable for your tenant?
Of course, moving on now,
Yes.
presently now, if you go any other place, if you go to any place, everywhere now, you see houses for 300,000. It just without water and light. In fact, as I'm talking to you, I'm trying to see how I can increase my rent because of utility bills that I'm paying additional.
Okay.
You understand? I am paying. I don't want my tenants to pay those things.
Okay.
Because at times when you give them the powers to pay those things, you find out that you'll be having problems with them.
Okay.
So what I do, I charge you completely and I pay those utility bills to the direct authority as it comes.
So what you are trying to say is that if I want to rent your house,
Yeah.
maybe the self-con apartment, and I'm paying you 250,000. It comprises of the
Both
utility
water
bill
and
water.
light.
Okay.
But right now, because of the way the PHEB people are doing, today they are not fixed again as before.
Okay.
Today they might give you bills very outrageous tomorrow, so you cannot determine what to pay. So what I see now is that I see that I'm running at a loss.
Okay.
So when I calculate it a year, you see that I'm even paying additional money from my pocket.
Wow.
So what I try to do, what I'm doing now, what I want to do now is to just raise it to 300,000, and the light bills we pay as it comes.
Okay. Okay. All right. So like for the light bill, how much do you actually pay? Because I know there was actually a time when people were actually complaining that the light, light issue, people are praying that everything has gone up, and even at that, they are not giving light to people. So how much do you actually pay for utility bill, sir?
At times it comes 25,000, 26,000,
Okay.
28,000
a month.
Yes. Then what I am even charging them is 20,000.
Wow.
My water is 30,000 because it's shorter.
Okay. Yeah.
So my rent is 200,000.
Oh. Okay.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I understand.
So if I charge them like that, by the time I calculate like 4 tenants here now, I find out that it's just 80,000.
Okay.
And if you times at times 2, okay, let's say minimum of 25,000, times it by 12, so it's running at a loss.
Wow. That's really much, sir. Okay, it's much. All right.
I don't know if you understand.
Yes, sir. I understand, sir. I understand.
So I try to, because I am also human.
Yes.
Definitely, I know my kids will go out to another person.
And meet other people.
Yeah. So I have
possibly rent.
At times, to be deep hard on tenants, it's not too good. That's why I can stay with my tenants comfortably and they enjoy me. They enjoy me a lot.
Wow, that is amazing, sir.
So
that's good.
Like how I am contemplating if I'm to increase, because a lot of self-con now, when you say a lot of self-con, it has standard.
Yes.
A lot of self-con now, when you go now, they tell you 350. At times without even water.
And light.
You understand?
Which is not even favorable.
Those utilities are very, very important. They are very, very important for somebody that you collect them money to come and stay with you. You get what I'm trying to do? You have to provide those utilities for he or a comfort.
All right, sir. So thank you very much. Thank you, sir. So moving on, sir. What is your biggest challenge as a landlord in terms of tenant issues, maintenance, government policy, and cost of building?
Man, if you're saying cost of building, some of us don't go there again. Some of us don't go there again. All materials in the market now are
very expensive.
You understand? Very expensive. They skyrocketed everything in the market. So building, we just maintain. You don't too much invest on those things anymore.
Okay.
You understand? Rather, we go into other businesses that can fetch money because this renting issue is just yearly. Just yearly. And knowing very well that Cross River State is not a business state, it's a civil servant state. And and students, it's just students and civil servants that are just
Yeah.
you know that you cannot just force people to do things unnecessarily.
That's true.
If it was a business state, the place would have been so okay for most of us. So that's why you see most landlords in Cross River State, because it's not a business state, they now depend on their houses.
Okay. I think I see where the problem is.
They now depend on their
I
houses.
see where the issue is. Okay, sir. So in terms of tenant issue, do you have any challenge in terms of tenant issue? You know, most times there's some landlord that will say my tenant is giving me this issue, this and this, that and that, they are troublesome, they keep late night, they do this, they do that, they want to destroy my house and all of that. So do you actually have any tenant issue? And if yes, how do you actually manage those issues?
Before you come in, there's an agreement.
Okay.
That me and you and my lawyer will sign.
Okay.
I don't think I have any challenge with tenants.
Okay.
Because of the way I stay with them.
Okay.
Can even interest you that if you are in my house as a tenant and maybe you have any occasion, maybe you want to marry,
okay,
that all my tenants will come together and make some funds for you. And really assist you. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And I believe this is a self fund. It's not for family. It's for students.
Yeah.
As you live, I pray for you that everything should be well with you. I have a lot of tenants that have left here in good condition, and they still remember me till today. So
how about maintenance, sir?
Yes. As an engineer,
yes,
when anything gets bad in my house, and you tell me this is bad, if I look very well, if it is wear and tear, you bring money and pick it up for you.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
But if it is something, you understand, if it's something that I can do without involving you, I will
really
tidy it up.
Alright, sir. That is really nice. Okay, so for our last question, the question is, would you actually consider investing in rental properties in the next 5 years? You know, concerning or looking at your present state as a landlord now, because initially you said you have been a landlord for 15 years. So from now to the next 5 years, so are you thinking of investing again in rental property, or if yes, why, and if no, what's your reason, sir? And that will be our last question.
For now, we are only seeing how the country is going, because materials in the market are very expensive. They are outrageous. So for now, everything piled low. I wish to still invest on property. That's real estate.
Okay.
Real estate.
Yes, sir.
Good. It's still part of my profession. I wish to still invest on it. And because things in Cross River here, apart from being a civil servant, business is not flowing.
That's true.
A lot of things that you see, a lot of things don't make money from escape.
Okay, estate, real estate,
and partially plant farming.
and farming. Okay.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So if you go into this area, since I'm based here,
Mm.
I have to follow the train how it goes.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. With the diaspora project, we are really happy, and it is a good pleasure to meet with you and to interview you, sir. We are really happy. Thank you very much for your time. We appreciate. That God bless you and keep you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, so thank you very much. I appreciate
Okay.
that.